Well, all right. Let's say we dive in with another reading from The Secret Language of Birthdays book by Gary Goldschneider and Joost Elfers for May 25th, the day of the bold one. And here we got a picture of an elephant wearing what looks to be a Civil War cap. I don't know if we got an emoji for that, so I don't know, maybe we'll throw in the French horn or something. We shall see. Hey, is it May 25th and it's your birthday today? Well, if it is, I just want to say happy birthday. And if this video finds you long after that day has passed, well, I hope you had a happy birthday. And for everyone else who's joining us, just out of curiosity, well, I hope you enjoy yourselves, and if you do, you come back for your own birthday reading. All right, let's dive in, shall we? Your month is May, your day is the 25th, your sign is 3 to 5 degrees Gemini for the period of Gemini I, and your element of qualities is mutable air. May 25th, the day of the bold one. Whatever the degree of sophistication, May 25 people are fighters. They may be devoted to protecting a cause, an idea, their country, or their family. Yet in no way are they archaic or conservative in their beliefs, remaining up to date in their attitude toward the world. Those born on this day value money, clothes, and all outward trappings of life, yet understand that they are merely a facade of a deeper spiritual life within. Above all, they recognize that freedom from tyranny, both for the individual and the group, is of the highest importance. Since those born on this day are attuned to the rhythms of the world around them, they are able to survive social change, sometimes going with the flow, and sometimes removing themselves. Their friends and family will find that they are charming and agreeable, only to a point, however. They will never compromise their opinions, even if it makes them unpopular. May 25 people are philosophically oriented, and they have clear ideas on a wide variety of subjects. And these ideas are usually part of a larger, more universal code. This may be a code of conduct or belief, or both. And not only do those born on May 25th hold themselves to this standard, but may expect everyone else to follow it as well. Those born on this day can be extremely unforgiving to those who cross the lines of decency. Honor and personal responsibility are immensely important to them, and their expectations are correspondingly high. They must learn, however, to be more forgiving and tolerant in their treatment of others. May 25 people are not just mentally oriented, but markedly physical as well. Unfortunately, their emotional side may be a bit repressed, or, if damaged in childhood, severely blocked. They value affection, but find it difficult to express and accept. Since their self-trust is not the highest, they may be also loath to trust others. Whatever they do, be it in art, sport, sex, or work, is beautifully crafted or executed, but unfortunately can also lack feeling. Indeed, some born on this day take pride in themselves as cool personalities who are not given to displays of emotion. What those born on May 25 must constantly fight is their fear of rejection. Learning to be less fearful in general is important to them, no matter how forceful they may seem on the outside. Building a foundation of self-confidence, perhaps slowly over the years, will guarantee them success in a world and keep them from sabotaging their own paths. Those born on this day must find a way to live by their code of ethics without paralyzing themselves in introspection or self-criticism. And their ideas should find expression in pragmatic ways. Otherwise, May 25 people run the danger of becoming unrealistic about what they believe, and a bit out of touch with their true needs. All right, let's move on to those born on this day. And don't click away if you don't care to hear these people. Well, just go ahead in the chapters there and get to the numbers, planets, tarot, health, advice, etc. But I think it's important that we learn what company May 25 people are in. All right. We're starting off strong with Miles Davis, the jazz trumpeter. He was an innovator, a band leader, and a composer. We also have Ralph Waldo Emerson, rather. He was a transcendent transcendentalist poet, and an essayist and philosopher. We also have Josip Broz Tito, who was a Croatian-born Yugoslavian dictator. He also unified Yugoslavia. We have Richard Dimbleby, who was a British BBC World War II war correspondent and the first to fly on bombing missions. Annual Journalism Prize named for him. We have Bill Bojangles Robinson. He was a tap dancer and a film actor. We have Sir Ian McKellen, a British stage film actor and a gay rights activist. Beverly Sills, operatic soprano. Gene Tunney was a world heavyweight champion boxer and a famous bout with Dempsey. We have Bennett Cerf, who's a publisher-editor. We have Mary Wells Lawrence, an advertising executive. John K. Fairbanks, a historian, writer, and a Chinese scholar. Robert Ludlum, a writer. Pacifical Mosaic. Let's see. Lindsay Nelson, radio and a TV commentator. 4-time Sportscaster of the Year, Lifetime Achievement Emmy Award. We also have Lord Edward Bulwer Lytton, who was a British poet, playwright, novelist of Pelham. Jan Josef Lipski was a Polish dissident and a literary critic. We also have Theodore Hesburgh, a Notre Dame University president. Jamaica Kincaid, a writer of Annie John. Leslie Uнгams was a singer. John Whites, a clothing designer. And Carlo Dolci, a Florentine Baroque painter. All right, moving on to your numbers and your planets. Those born on the 25th day of the month are ruled by the number 7, as 2 plus 5 equals 7, and by the planet Neptune. Because Neptune is the watery planet ruling visions, dreams, and psychic phenomena, losing touch with reality does pose a danger for May 25 people, particularly as far as the feelings of others is concerned. Those ruled by the number 7 traditionally like change and travel, and this causes no conflicts for May 25 people, who generally enjoy a frequent change of scene. It was underlined by Mercury, the rulership of Gemini. Moving on to your tarot, the 7th card of the major arcana is the Chariot, which shows a triumphant figure moving through the world and manifesting his physical presence in a dynamic way. The card may be interpreted to mean that no matter how narrow or precarious the correct path, one must continue on. And the good side of this card posits success, talent, and efficiency. The bad side suggests a dictatorial attitude and a poor sense of direction. Here's your health. May 25 people usually have very developed ideas about their health, particularly their diet. For this reason, it is difficult to give them advice on the subject. Those born on this day have a need for affection, which is belied by a cool exterior. Those few people who can approach them emotionally not only bring much-needed warmth, but can also make suggestions regarding their sleep and eating habits, and function as a mirror of objectivity. Such expression, whether in a form of creativity or simple conversation, reduces the propensity here for psychological frustration. Here's some advice. Work very hard on being less judgmental and more forgiving. Think things out carefully before setting out on your path, and avoid rash or angry decisions. Being cool is not always the coolest thing to be, and recognize the value of being vulnerable and emotionally open. Here is your meditation. Discovering another person's sexuality can be like learning a foreign language. Here's your strengths and your weaknesses. Your strengths, you're idealistic, you're tough, and you're adaptable. Your weaknesses, judgmental, intolerant, unrealistic. Your season is spring, you're a Gemini 1 specifically, and your elemental qualities is mutable air. And this has been May 25th, the day of the bold one. From Gary Goldschneider and Joost Elfers, not Joost. The Secret Language of Birthdays. I have an affiliate link for this down in the description if you're interested in getting your own copy, which I highly recommend. There's over 1 million copies sold for a reason. And if it has been your birthday, I just want to say happy birthday. For everyone else who joined us, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Come on back for your birthday too. I may have already said that. I'm not sure. All right. You take care of yourselves. All right. Oh, and let me know down in the comments if you thought this spoke to you. I'd like to know either way. Thank you.